What is up, YouTube? So it's been a while since I've done a video. After this video, I'm also going to do a update video on projects and whatnot, but this video is going to be pretty brief. It's on my 73 Mustang. I installed this oil catch can. Before I was running two breathers, kind of done a couple road trips with it, and at higher RPMs it was leaking, not a lot, but some out of the one breather on my valve cover. So, there's many different ways you can run the factory PCV valve from uh, from there into the carburetor or intake, uh, however you want to do it for whichever application. So for this, I got this Evil catch can. Inside of it, it's got a little thread on circle, probably like an inch in circumference, and then you can put steel wool in there. You can get your own steel wool, just don't obviously get the steel wool that has soap in it. You don't want any contaminants or anything. But this kit supplied the steel wool with it, so put the steel wool in there. It comes with a breather, or you can run a closed system as well. It threads out at the bottom. There's a little dipstick here. I ran it for like 5 minutes down the road, so there was a little bit of moisture on it, but obviously it's not going to be full of oil. But that's how you can check how full your catch canister is. We have a tropical storm coming up the coast right now, so I didn't want to drive it too far in it. So so I ran a hose from the valve cover into the inlet, and then I have an inline PCV valve there, and it hooks into the back of the manifold vacuum supply. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It supplied a bracket, didn't really care for it, so I modified it to make sure it cleared the hood, and this is kind of where I wanted it. Couldn't really find any other places really to mount it. So the installation's pretty self-explanatory. Find where you want to mount it. It's two Allen bolts here and here, and then it mounts to the bracket. It supplies hoses. I obviously got different hoses, and then you just run your hoses in, out. Pretty self-explanatory. You don't need to run a PCV valve. It's whichever works for whatever application you want. So aside from that, I added in these JDM spark plug wires. Trying to think of the proper name for it, don't know, but pretty much it just makes you route your wires nicer. There's a little chaotic aftermarket units like this HEI system does not come with like cut to standard length, so yeah, I ran those to kind of route it better. And then I also put heat boots on the spark plugs because I'm running headers, and that's about all I did with it. Pretty simple installation. I just wanted to do it. Engine's getting, as an engine breaks in more, gets more miles on it, you obviously get more blow by. I didn't want to puke it on my valve covers. And then this kind of gives me an idea of how fast that fills up or how much blow by I'm getting and things like that. So because we're taking another road trip with it, I wanted to install it to, prevent it from puking on my valve covers. Like I said, it wasn't substantial, but it was enough that it was annoying. So that's pretty much it. I mean, you can run this application on pretty much anything you want. Boosted applications obviously should run a catch can, but just something I wanted to do with it. Kind of looks neat, adds a little bit of flash too. So I went with blue. I think this comes with red, blue, black, and just aluminum color. So it's pretty much it. So I haven't really done too much with this, just driving it and enjoying it after all the winter projects we've done the last few years and the unfortunate fire we had with it. So just want to make a brief video. I will be making a video on like updates on what I'm doing and stuff like that, because there was a few people in the comments that had asked some questions about some stuff. So hope this helped. Any questions, leave them in the comments. I can give you the link if you want to run the similar catch can, it's pretty much you can buy it off Amazon. There's a couple other vendors that sell it as well. So yeah, till next time, YouTube.